Hi guys, good morning. Right now it's about 9:30 and today is 26th of April 2018. So how are you guys? What's going on? Everything I'm hoping, market has just started. And looking at it, Nifty stance looks positive to me as of now. I'm making it too early, so I can't say. But what I thought, I will give you the GAN levels of Nifty. So the first GAN level of Nifty is 10,583, where it's just right now standing. You can also see, that there is a barrier out here, in the form of 50 moving average also somewhere close by, like it just came back from that point only, 10,583. And then the next GAN level that I have on my radar is 10,609, and which is going to be somewhere here, right at the pivot point, right almost at the pivot point. That's what my second GAN level is. Then I have 10,634, and that is a quite massive, resistance, because see here it bounced back from there previously also, so these GAN levels are definitely very important, but they are matching with our previous resistances and the hurdles that we had, which Nifty touched and came back from. So these levels are definitely, they're like whenever your 2-3 parameters combine, they become very strong indication. Now Nifty has to, with momentum, cross 10,583. That's the first barrier, then 10,610, and then 10,634. If Nifty crosses these barriers, then only it will head up. And today is an expiry day. So you don't know which direction it may move, what may happen, So guys, I don't know how many of you watched my yesterday's video. I said I still am very, very bullish on Infi. It looks definitely, I'm still, thinking for an entry in the call. And it looks pretty fine to me. So before I go on anywhere, I just want to tell you something here, that the stock that I was talking to you yesterday, do you remember? The Garwari walled rope, right? Look at, today it's trying to demolish the boundaries that it has. I told you, what is the boundary? 10,000, 9,995. It is trying to go above that, but they're experiencing a resistance. Wait and watch. Even if you want, you can still take an entry in this, but depends upon Nifty's reversal. If Nifty reverses, then definitely it may come down a little bit. But to me, it looks to be crossing over its barriers. Like look at it. It had very, very, strong barriers at this point. Just see here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 times, and today again it is just coming back from there. So hopefully it should be fine. It should be fine. On today, on my radar, I had 4 stocks. One was Bharti Airtel. Yesterday also I had it. I traded into it, but now it's experiencing a resistance. So what we have to do, we will have to wait for, if you look into one day, there is a huge, huge barrier the stock is experiencing. See here, in the form of this pivot point. So it has to go above 426, and on the closing basis, it has to be above 426. Then only the stock will go up. Another stock that I had on my radar was Tata LXI, right? Tata LXI has been in the good uptrend for quite some time. It's been just heading up. Yeah? So it is pivot point R1, R2, R3. Today it is sitting on its R3, right? It may have a possibility of heading further up. The next star that the stock that I had on my radar was Infi. As I told you, I'm very, very bullish on it, and I'm still maintaining that. And these are the GAN levels that I have drawn for Nifty. I've drawn, the GAN levels. Yesterday, it tried to cross its one GAN level and the pivot point, but the next GAN level it couldn't cross. If it crosses, the next GAN level is at 1173. If it crosses 1173, then the next hurdle is going to be 1179. And if it crosses further above that, you will have the next, the stock will have next hurdle at 1183, then 1190, then 1199, then 1207, and so on and so forth. So let's see how it moves up. Let's see how it moves up and what it does, So guys, what I thought today, let's talk about the stocks. Like we were talking about the balance sheet of stocks, right? We were talking about how do we identify whether the stock is good or not. So there's a stock which is on my radar, its name is 𝐎𝐮𝐫 Biosciences. I had even Aztec on my radar, Aztec also is on my radar. Now see here, I've put it since yesterday only. Why? Because I want to show you here. It was on multiple resistance. Again, it's something like Garwari rope only. It is on multiple resistance at this level, wherever it is right now. So once, twice, three times, four, fifth. Today it's crossing, it's demolishing these barriers with volumes. So now Aztec looks very, very positive to me, right? This is one stock definitely is on my radar. So what I was showing you that there's a stock called 𝐎𝐮𝐫, right? I want to show you what's happening in 𝐎𝐮𝐫. This is the stock. Let me just, this is the stock, It looks to be taking a huge support, and there's been a solid Marubozu candle yesterday. But if you look into it today, there is nothing happening here, right? There's a huge gap. Can you see the spread is so wide? There is a buyer at 175 and a seller is 190. That means there is no volume. There are 1,000 buyers and there are only 615 sellers, right? Many buyers, but at lower levels. They don't want to buy it on higher values. So whenever the spread is large, it indicates that the stock doesn't have much strength. Doesn't have much volume or liquidity. I usually avoid such kind of stocks. I need good liquidity. Even if I'll create a value, even if I buy it, I won't be able to exit this stock. See here. This is how the stock looks. Like when it goes up like this in gaps. Always you will find it having the upper circuit, right? And such kind of stock I usually don't prefer to trade. I will take you to the website of I will take you to the screener.in and I'll show you Krebs Biochemicals and Industries. It's a small cap, 252 crores. Current value is 184. Book value is minus 6.46, right? Pro is that promoter's stake has increased. Company has low interest coverage ratio. Why am I showing you this today? Because you should know where you should not invest. This is not a company where you should invest for good returns. Now see sales, for years it has been just a fraction of crores, right? See here, 0.18 crore, 0.39 crore, 0.45 crores, 0.39 crores, and so on and so forth. And only in December 2017, it has become 19.42. Even if you look into the operating profits, they were negative for almost like till the September of 2017. Now they have 2 crores of profits. And if you look into the operating profit margins, they have been negative till September. Now they are positive, right? Let's go further and let's analyze their profit and balance sheet again further. So see, March they had a sale of 29.70 crores. In September, in June they had nothing. 11 crores. September they had nothing. March they had nothing. September of 2014 they had nothing. March of 2015 they had nothing. March of 2016 they had some sale. And March 2017 they had 3.26. Imagine the sales have declined over 10 years, 11 years. Sales have declined. What is the management of company doing? Look at the expenses, much higher than the sales, right? See here, The sale is 3.26 crores and the expenses are 12 crores. Would you like to invest in such a company? Means they are generating 3 rupees and spending 12 rupees. This is ridiculous. I would not like to go for it. Then look into its, other, let's see the borrowings. What are the borrowings? I can't see borrowings here. So here is the borrowing. This is the borrowing. Now borrowings have gone down. Now how is the borrowing going down? Are they selling their assets and then paying off the borrowings? That we need to check. But if you look into the other liabilities are continuously increasing, right? Initially they had just 38 crores. Now they have 73 crores of other liability. So total liabilities have actually gone down to 32 crores to it has become 120. They have become half. Okay, that's fine. Fixed assets. Now see here what's happening to the fixed assets. They had 126 crores fixed assets, which became 99 crores, means, and then it became even further. It has gone down. It has even become 57 crores. Means they have to sell their fixed assets somewhere. That is why the fixed assets probably have gone down. Right now they have got it a little better. Right. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that total assets have also gone down from 232 crores. They have become 122 crores. Now let's look into the cash from operating activity. A company must have cash from the operating activity. That's the whole job of a company. If it does not have cash from an operating activity, means we should be really, really aware. This is a very, very important line for us. Now see here, 2006 they were creating some kind of a cash. 2007 they did negative. March 2008 negative. 2009 negative. 10 negative. 11 negative. 12 positive. 13 negative. 2014 positive. And 15 negative. 16 negative. 17 negative. Would you like to invest such a company? I definitely would not like to invest in such a company. For me, the company's financials matter a lot, and I don't find them attractive at all. Although the company looks very good, it may go up a little bit, like the way you look into this graph, it's been just heading up, right? If you look into it, the graph of this particular stock has been just heading up. But it's a hollow company. When a company is, when the company doesn't have sales, company doesn't have cash from the marketing, the marketing, activity, or cash from operating activities. I don't trust such stocks. I mean, I don't know, depends on individual. But to me, I need cash-rich companies. I am a die-hard follower of Warren Buffett, and he says time and again that the company has to be cash rich, right? So if the cash is not there, I'm not going to be interested. Now look at the Nifty. Nifty has crossed, its first barrier in the GAN levels. So that boundary it has demolished. So hopefully it should go up. Let's see how it proceeds. And as I'm telling you, my stock of day were three or four stocks. I told you I had Fortis Healthcare on my radar. Right? I'm waiting to see what happens in this. I'm waiting for some kind of indication. Let's see what happens. Then I had Envy on my radar. Then I had Tata Elxsi on my radar. And then I had Bharti Airtel on my radar. These are my stocks. And Bharti Airtel, what's happening in Bharti Airtel? It's little down, but let's wait and watch. But what I'm trying to tell you here is Garware Rope, keep on your radar. You may have a good entry in this stock, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I think, hope you are all learning and hope you are all enjoying. So this is, what my purpose of today's video was, to make you understand what kind of company we would not like to invest. So the first rule is that the stock must have liquidity. The stock must have liquidity. Second means it should have volumes. The second rule is that the company should be cash rich. And the third rule should be that they should have sales from operating activities. And the fourth rule is that they should have good operating profit margins. If the operating profit margins are negative or going down, means there is something fishy about the company. So, and the management is not really working upon it. So all these things one has to keep in mind. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. I really want to wish that all of you join the courses that we are launching soon. So the first course that we are launching this time is which is just on the verge of being launched, is Nifty trading course. How much is left now? 4 days are left. So go for it. Already many people have joined and people are waiting for it to get released. You get, 1 month of free stock propositional advisory service. So go for it. You will be able to beautifully recover your not only your fee but learn also in the whole backend. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you. Enjoy, trade well, and trade with confidence, and trade with understanding, right? What is right and what is wrong. So today's video was basically to make you understand what kind of company you should not, eh, you know, invest. So bye bye, good day, see you tomorrow.